Hmm. So, Bugsy. Yeah. You and you and Ranma, right? Yes. Yeah, rivals. Yeah. Always have been. Why you ask? Dude, I come up with the possibility that you are the one. Or at least in another universe, you are the one that impregnated Rama as a chick. But here's the thing. Un- Unlike you are in this universe, the other you doesn't know that Rama is actually a dude. Well, both actually. If we want to be technical, he's both. And when he's splashed with cold water, he's a chick. When he's splashed with warm water, he's a dude. So, but still, what if that's what if what if in that universe that's the case? Is there another universe? I'd probably see that happening. It would be creepy. It would be like I'd probably like puke on myself afterwards. Like I'm not really even gonna say like how hard it would be. It's just a constant stream. But nah, that would be too. That I mean, not saying that universe probably doesn't exist, but if it does, oh my god, ugh, makes me all gross inside. Ugh. Oh my stomach makes me all gross inside. Ugh. Yeah, but what about in that universe? You don't even know that Rama can transform into a dude. So what then? Or what if originally Rama transforms into a dude and she was always a girl? What about then? What then? Um, hmm. That'd be weird still, but eh. Guess I'd be able to live with that. Oh man, but why do you and Rama always push each other? Why is this an interview? I just want to know. Oh, well, well, it all started way back when I came to Rama's town. It's actually during your training, actually, when I was training you. I'm surprised you don't remember this. Well, sorry, Bugsy. Me and you have been shot, blown up, decapitated, freaking ripped limb from limb, and blown up again. It's, Sometimes it's hard to get this old coconut to actually remember some things. Not me, I remember everything. Well, I'm not like you. Well, then, you know, you know how freaking strong I was back in those days, or at least strong enough to. Grandma got my attention, and we start playing over and over again. Every time I'd visit, me and him would fight, and it usually would end in a draw. Every time. We never, after that time, we never stopped fighting until that one day. One day, I finally, I finally took a vic. I finally, I finally won against Rama. You know, he was like, "How?" And I was like, "Because this is how I get down." But then there was this other time we both fought and he won. And I guess from there, it just became a big old thing. I won't hesitate, but since I know about his 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 its curse, his Jingyo curse, I know about that. You know, since I know about that, I like to freaking I like to fuck with Rama a few times. Out of And not like a sexual weird way. That's fucking nasty. I'm not. Ugh. He says I'm a lot stronger than Ryoga, which is actually sort of a compliment. I've even talked to Ryoga a few times. I'm like, Ryoga, this Akane doesn't freaking Akane. I mean, she's probably around, and from what I've seen, she's gonna lean towards Rama, dude. The thing you do, Ryoga, you never try to freaking talk to Akane about this. You just kind of, you just kind of let her just. You're about to say it, but she stops you. But you could have said, wait a minute, Akane, just give me a minute, let me talk to you about something. And he never did. He never did take my advice on that. Mostly when I'm around the Tendo Dojo, I just like to see the chaos that's caused by Rama on a daily basis. Since I am all intents and purposes a chaotic soul, I like to just watch that because it's fun. Rama's misery is a pretty constant source of entertainment, and I could be a bad person for that. But can you honestly say that Ranma, stuff that happens to Ranma isn't funny? Can you honestly look at me and say that? And yeah, I do have the option of helping him, but nah. I just walk around and see how this is gonna unfurl. And pretty much, no chick is really hit on me when I'm in Rama's town, which is actually pretty weird. Like usually one sees me flash the old silver hair and boom, nothing. I was like, wow. But mostly all the chicks are in the Rama, and I'm cool with that. Ugyo and Ryoga try to use me in their little schemes to try and get Akane to go with Ryoga and Ugyo to go with Ranma, but I always decline because I know how this is gonna go down. I'd be like, you guys are gonna fail. If you guys would just flat out say how you feel, this would be done, But they'd not listen to me and just go on with their freaking plan, and I would sit there with a thing of popcorn, I'd be like, Ugyo, Ryoga, you guys, you never want to listen to the chaotic soul himself about this kind of crap. You just want to experience this kind of pain on your own. It's really quite funny. Then they try to throw anything they can at me, and I'd just be like, see you later. Fail you later. But back to me and Ron, we'd always fight. It's just pretty much how it's always been. Whenever I'd come over, here's how it works. I do something to Ranma, he tries to fight me, we fight for a bit, we knock each other out, we have a good laugh, and pretty much the whole process starts over again, honey. Every time. Sometimes I win, sometimes he wins. And it just keeps going. But with Ranma's Declaration of Motherhood, a fan that's making it, I can make Ranma suffer so much. You gotta understand, honey. This is all my plan, to just fuck with Ranma even more than I've ever possibly done in the past. But I gotta not push it in so much because I don't want him to go completely crazy or completely killing himself. So I gotta just do it normally. So there's your answer. Wow. I mean, we're rivals, but we're also friends. And, me and him have a very complicated friendship when it comes to me fucking with him. It's just kind of a messed up thing. Like, I'll always think of something to mess with him with, or I'll get Kuno's sister to chase him around. Stuff like that. A little fun stuff. And of course, he'd always know it's me, try to fight me, and we'd knock each other out yet again. But I always thought Vegeta and you were rivals. I don't know. No, Vegeta ain't even at my level. And which is the weird thing is Ranma actually is. I mean, for a human, he's actually pretty strong. He's actually pretty strong. Vegeta, again, I can take like 1, 2, 3 punches, and he's out. Ranma, it's a lot more difficult. He actually can match my strength pretty easily. He can counter my attacks and everything, but I can also counter his. That's why our matches are always so close. Because we know what the other's gonna do. There's nothing neither of us can do to surprise the other. You see, that's how it goes. That's how our little fight goes every time. Sometimes we'll get a leg up on the other. We'll find an opening, we'll punch each other in the face, we'll knock I will knock Ranma into a freaking thing of glass. Whole bunch of stuff. But he'll knock me in the fire, punch me in the face. Actually, I think one time he actually knocked out my eye. I don't remember. There are a whole bunch of fights we had. To be quite honest, some I don't even remember because sometimes I take a lot of blows to the head. So it's hard to really pinpoint all the matches and all the fights and all the things I've done to him and various other things. And there was that one time. There was this one time. I actually messed with Ranma this way. I actually wrote a love letter to Kuno. I wrote a love letter to Kuno as the pigtailed girl. And this is the most funniest part. I pretty much wrote it as Ranma. It was supposed to be this whole bunch of erotic shit that I just decided, hey, I'm gonna freaking write and I'm gonna freaking send it to Kuno and pretend that the pigtail girl sent it to him. And, what happened? What happened, honey, was the most funniest thing in the world. Freaking Kuno busts out of nowhere. While Ranma's girl is half naked, saying his body is ready. And I just kept laughing and laughing and laughing and laughing and laughing. And whilst I'm laughing, Ranma turns around and goes, Bugsy. And I'm like, yeah, Ranma. This leads to Bugsy 125. Ranma 4 times. That's all the times we've ever played tricks on him. He's only tricked me 4 times. It was really funny how freaking Kuno would just be like, oh, this carousel of love is out of control, and I just kept laughing and laughing and laughing, man. I think I would have died laughing at some point. It was that funny. And Akane looked at me and kind of was about to hit Ranma. I was like, I looked at Akane and said, Akane, why the f do you always hit Ranma? Some of this, this was my fault. This shit was my fault right here. Because, I like to mess with him a lot. But honestly, you always have to hit him. It's not like he wants. It's not like he wants Kuno. I mean, look at him run. Look at him run around. But I'm just saying. Look, Kakane, you need to be honest with your freaking feelings, or nothing is going to be gained. Jeez, you can't always be like, oh, you can't always do the time girl thing to get you out of a situation from telling Ranma the truth. You either say it or don't say it, but don't parade around and say, oh, just punch him whenever something happens. Some of this he doesn't ask for. I mess with him. I'm the one that messes with him most of the time. Just because I feel like it. And because it's funny. But most of the other stuff that happens to him isn't his fault. So you can either talk to Ranma or hit him. If you hit him, it just proves my point. That you're not willing, or you're not even close to just telling Ranma how you feel. And it just proves this chaotic soul's point. That you'll never ever come forward with your feelings. And to me, you and Ranma will always be kids. Straight up. So whether you like me or not, you will either tell Ranma the truth, or you're just going to let things continue like this in an unending cycle. She looked at me for a minute. She said, damn you, Bugsy. And I was like, okay, whatever. What I'm saying is the truth. You can either do something or don't do something. You can hit him or just talk to Ranma after this is over. Because seriously, either way, I'm still gonna laugh. So here we go. Then what happened? They did have a talk, but it didn't work out so well, and pretty much everything went back to normal, or what I think happened. Personally, after that, when I came back another time, which was like 5 months, about 5 months ago. That was last year? Yes, it was last year. So, it was last year. But, I actually got a little closer. And it made me think, holy shit, I actually freaking did something right for Ranma. For once. I'm not telling him I actually did this for his own good. I'm just gonna do what we normally do and fight! To this day, I don't think he really even knows I actually did this for him. But I'm actually kind of glad I did. You know? Yeah. I mean, I suppose, Bugsy, but you're gonna let things just happen naturally. Hey, I wasn't even planning on letting, like, Ranma actually get, letting Kane actually know that little tidbit. But I felt like it was about time. I mean, this has been going on for, like, I don't even remember. Like, a long time on it, and it just needed to go, okay? It needed to happen. Do I want to beat Ranma up every time I see him? Yeah. Do I think of him like a pal sometimes? Sometimes. If he needs help, will I help him? It depends. If it's something from his own stupidity, I won't. But if it's something that he really needs my help on, I will. Yeah, I may love to mess with Ranma. I may love to fuck with him every chance I get. You know, light his freaking shoes on fire. freaking write various fake love letters to his to Shampoo or Ukio, you know, just to mess with him, you know. When it comes down to it, I guess I do give a shit about Ranma, in a sense. But will I stop messing with them and joking around with them and doing all that I can to mess with them? Hell no. It's too fun. But I suppose for a little while I'll give them a break. But I'll give them a break this week. But next week, after I play a little bit of Xenoverse, no stone will be unturned. Nothing will be sacred. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna mess with them full force. And that's the truth. So, yeah. Pretty much that's how it is with me around there. So, we'll do another. So, people, I hope you enjoyed that video. Like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you later. Yeah.